Let's quantum shift. We can do this together. Remember, the quantum field responds to amplitude of emotional response. What does that mean? It doesn't respond to positive or negative. It actually responds to your reaction or your response with regards to any emotion that exists within you. Let me explain this a little bit more. Say you have a positive experience that's happening in your current reality. When that happens, we respond with a specific emotion, whether that is joy, happiness, gratitude, or whatever it may be. Usually when that happens, it happens quite fast. We give it the emotional response, whether that is joy, happiness, excitement, whatever it may be, and then it passes, right? And then we go back to a plateau again, which we can call balance. And then we have another experience, like say a negative emotion. What we usually do is we respond with way more amplitude, an emotional response to that experience. And what that creates is kind of a communication to the quantum field saying, yep, that's what I love. That's what I want to experience. That's what I choose. So the universe or the quantum field only responds to the amplitude of emotion that you give, positive or negative. Now, here's a trick to quantum shift yourself into that desired experience. Whenever a negative emotion occurs, or say an undesired experience occurs, give it as little as possible emotional response. Stay neutral with it, sit with that emotion, and just allow it to be observed to a sense. When the experiences occur that you do choose to experience, give that emotion a whole lot of love, excitement, joy. Amp yourself up in that experience. This will increase that amplitude of emotional response. When the negative event occurs and you do not allow that emotional response or amplitude to increase, what happens is a balancing point. What that then communicates to the quantum field is, oh, I need to give more of the other thing that she actually responded to, because this thing I gave, she didn't really respond to. So what you then create in turn is this beautiful wave of emotional response, which is the frequency, which is the vibration of choice, to occur more in your life of what you desire to create and what you desire to experience, instead of the things that you do not desire to experience. Remember, there is one thing we do have control over in this experience, and that is how you choose to react or how you choose to respond to any given situation. So if you choose to react to that negative experience, you're just communicating to the universe, yes, I want more of that. But if you remain neutral, create the observant experience, see it, acknowledge it, and move on. Move on to the desired experience, the emotional response that you choose to experience in your reality. When the negative experiences occur, as you observe it, as you see it, as you acknowledge it, counteract it with the thing that you do choose to experience by creating it either in your mind, visualizing the desired outcome, and generating the emotions of choice, generating that amplitude spike of emotion that you do choose to experience. This way, you will be clearly communicating to the universe the desired experience instead of the undesired experience. This is how you regulate your frequency and remain on the vibration of choice of what you're choosing to create. Now let's practice this together. Take a nice deep breath in, deep breath out. Create that balancing point within yourself, and now focus on what you choose to feel, what you desire to experience. Feel what the feelings should feel like in that experience. Think about it. If you're gonna say, go take a ride on a roller coaster, there's always a lot of excitement there, right? Feel that excitement. Feel that amped up energy. Create the amplitude spike. You can even visualize that and hold that frequency for a moment. Just take a deep breath in, hold the breath, feel that excitement, and exhale. Very good. Now you can practice this over and over. more and more every single day. And whenever that negative event occurs in your life, give it absolutely no amplitude in emotional response. Stay neutral, stay grounded, stay balanced in that experience. And once it's passed, move into the desired experience, choose again, and focus on spiking the amplitude in that experience, in that emotion of choice. You've got this. You can do this. Keep practicing, and I'll see you on your next quantum shift. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Isla Lee, and I help people quantum shift. And if you want to learn more about this, come to some of the classes we have this week. And type this in the comments. I choose to shift my energy through my choice. See you there.